The card disappears and reappears. This trick requires a single card. Hold the top edge of the card between your first finger, middle finger, and thumb. Extend your middle finger slightly and pull back on the card. This move is called the flip stick. Practice the flip stick until it's fast. Now perform the flip stick under the cover of your other hand, and the card will appear to vanish. The card visually changes colour. Hold two cards between your first finger, middle finger, and thumb. Using your first finger, pull the first card towards you in a snapping motion. Keep practicing this move until it's almost instantaneous. Make sure that the face of the card is angled towards the spectator's eye line so they cannot see the card hidden behind it. This is called the snap change. The magician takes a deck of cards, and they vanish instantly. This trick requires you to lap the box. As you open your hand, use the thumb to fire the box back down into your lap. This will create the convincing illusion that you've just vanished the box. This trick does require a table to perform. The magician takes a deck of cards and shuffles them. He then takes the top card and tells the spectator he will rub it into the table and make it disappear. He rubs the card, but it doesn't disappear. He tries again, and the card disappears completely. This is a very simple trick. Take a card and try and rub it into the table. This will of course not work. Put the card on the side of the deck as shown, and practice using your thumb to slide it flush onto the deck. This is the secret to the trick. As your hand comes over, it looks like you're taking the card, when in reality you're just sliding it back onto the top of the deck. Turn your wrist over too, and this will make the vanish look even more deceiving. The magician produces a card from nowhere. This trick requires you to get into the JW grip. Place the short edge of the card against your middle finger, and then use the rest of your fingers to cover it as shown. You can now reach through and grab this card, and it will look as if it's been produced from nowhere. The magician has a deck of cards. He turns over the top card, and it suddenly changes colour. This is quite an easy trick. Turn over the top card, and then you need to get a break under the top card and the card below it. I use a pinky count, but do this in any way you like. You can just grab the top two cards if you like. Hold the cards between your thumb and middle finger. Then using the hand holding the deck, pull down on the corners of the card. This creates tension, and when you release enough pressure, the card will flip over. The coin changes into a card. This trick is incredibly visual. This trick requires a coin and a card. Practice dropping the coin onto your hand as shown. This is quite simple to do. This creates the illusion that the coin is gone. Hold the card in JW grip that I taught you earlier, and practice producing it by flicking your wrist forwards. Now just perform both moves at the same time. The magician visually changes the top card. This is called the Erdonez change. Use your palm to push forward the top card as shown. This will reveal the card below. Then use the base of your hand to pull back the bottom card. This will cause it to slide out the pack. Now push it over the top card using your palm. This will create the illusion that the top card has changed. You need to practice this move for a little while before you can perform it. The magician has 3 cards. He tells the spectator to focus on the middle card, which is black. He snaps his fingers, and the card suddenly changes colour. This trick requires 4 cards. I use 2 jokers, a black card and a red card. Practice the snap change that I just taught you in the previous trick. Now simply do this with 1 joker behind and in front of the 2 cards. Your middle finger should be in between the front card and the middle card to perform the snap change. If you've learnt the snap change, then this trick is very easy to do. It just looks even more impossible because the cards seem to be trapped by 2 other cards.